Hey friend, it's good to see you again. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Sam V, and today I have a special guest. This is Leo V. He is a singer, songwriter, a musician, and a great dad.
Well, thank you. This is exciting to be able to be on your channel. I'm really privileged, I feel.
Yeah, this is really cool.
Yeah.
I flew in a couple days ago to visit my parents for the holidays, so
And we're glad he's here.
And we're gonna have to make some music and make some videos. So this is a special holiday edition where I'm gonna be asking my dad a few fun questions about his music and his projects about himself, and then we'll do something special after that.
A
So you're ready?
surprise, evidently.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
All right,
I'm
you ready?
I'm ready. Yeah.
All right, cool.
I'm ready.
So I made this list, I custom wrote it, and alright, question 1. This is a hard one. So, what genre of music do you play, and how would you describe your style without mentioning any other artists or influences?
I think if I had to describe my music, it would be contemporary Christian, but it's Latin Christian rock. And my influences,
Without
most
mentioning
people
would
would not know who they are.
without mentioning any influences, yeah.
most people would not know who these people are because...
Weird Al Yankovic?
No, not Weird
I'm
Al.
just
That's a good one. No. Just people like people that I grew up hearing from because of my dad. He was also a guitarist, and he was a DJ, and he had all this music that was sent to him from people from Brazil. So it had that Latin flavor to it. And later on, I kind of just grew into that Latin stuff with rock and roll that I was brought up with in the 60s.
In the 60s?
In the 60s, yeah.
That's cool.
That's
You
why
just-
I say Latin Christian
You
rock.
just dated yourself.
I know.
We'll get to that later.
Well, I was 3 years old when I was in the 60s.
Yeah.
I started real early.
So that kind of gets involved with, like, your dad used to have friends over, right? Do you want to talk about that?
Yeah, he would have, because my dad was also a DJ, he would also be a guitarist, and he would have people come over on Saturdays, and of course they'd bring their beers, which was cool. And some of the guys
For a
bring-
3-year-old?
So he'd have these friends to bring their saxophones or their timbales or congos and things like that, and saxophones, and they'd bring out the guitars and the amplifiers, and they'd start to be playing music. And I'd listen to that, and I thought, wow, that sounds great. I can do that too.
Do you still feel like you hear their music, like, in some of your songs today?
I do. Because sometimes people say, oh, you sound like so-and-so. I said, well, I never heard of that person. I got my influences from my family, from my dad.
Yeah,
That's where I got all my inspirations, in a sense.
that's cool. That's cool. So you have 2 albums, Best Love, which is your first one, which came out a few years ago, and your second one, and most recent, The World Can Wait. What's like the main thing you would want your audience to take away from listening to your second album, The World Can Wait?
I think that my music is progressing. It hasn't stayed in the same stage as if you listen to Best Love. There's more variety in the second CD, Best Love, as opposed to Best Love. The second has a little bit more rock and roll, and it still has that Latin flavor in there with some soothing type of piano playing. Well, it's not soothing because the pianist I use, Eric Roberts, he can really rock that piano. He's an amazing pianist. Yeah. So I think that's what my music is continuing to develop. Even right now, as I'm writing songs, I see them changing more and more.
What would you say, like, the message, like, you would want your listener to take away from listening to the album? And once they're finished with it, or they're like, I want to feel this way, or
I think
what do you want them to learn?
I think I want them to learn to listen to the words also, and that there's a message in there. That my message is basically that God is good, and God is great, and God loves you, and He's not out to condemn people. He just wants to love people up, and if they just take time to listen to some lyrics, they'll see that it's about love,
Yeah,
and God's
that's
love,
awesome.
and sharing it with others as well. Sharing it with others. In fact,
It's really cool because, like, music is a great media to communicate God's love, but, like, there's no single way to really capture the volume and the power of the love. But it's like the best we can do with what we have.
Yeah,
you know?
that's true. It's about the best we can do.
What is something your fans don't know about you that you think they should?
That they should?
Yeah.
Well, I've had a lot of jobs, that's for one thing. And I was a music major in college years ago, but I got thrown out.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, I got thrown out of music.
I can't believe you never told me your own son.
Yeah, my music teacher, she threw me out of a piano class. But by then I already knew how to play piano.
Oh wait, I think you did tell me about that actually.
Yeah, I got thrown out for...
Wasn't it for playing like modern rock?
Yeah, I was playing some Leon Russell. And when she walked in on me, you know, and she said, "What the hell is that?" I said, "Yeah, it's pretty good stuff."
What the heck is that? YouTube for the family-friendly content.
Yeah. Said, what the heck is that? And I told her, I thought she meant, "Wow, that's really good stuff." And I told her, I said, "Yeah, that's Leon Russell. He really rocks, doesn't she?"
Yeah.
She said, "No, don't play that stuff. Don't play that stuff. You're supposed to be playing Bach and Beethoven." I said, "Well, I'll get to that too."
Yeah,
and
get to that too.
Yeah, so she kicked me out for that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Just trying to do your thing.
I was just trying to do my thing, you know? That's all.
So let's talk about creative process a little bit.
Okay.
We're almost to the special round. How do you come up with a full song? Do you start with their chords or I know you start with a thing in your mind how it's going to sound. Oftentimes, like me, I have it like playing in my head. So when I'm writing out the music, I like to try to start with whatever's best to be able to capture like the fundamentals of the song so I can build off of it. But for you, is that like writing out the lyrics first, or is it writing the rhythm?
For me, it starts with a small, sometimes a little jingle, like maybe one or two phrases, and I'll record it, and then I'll start adding to that, and I'll go through the jingle over and over in my mind, and as I do that, I start hearing in my mind chords, chord progressions, and as I get along with more chord progressions, that's when the words seem to fit into it. But then there's times when I would sit down and write a poem. And
a poem?
A poem.
Okay.
Sometimes it's just a poem, like 2 or 3 stanzas, maybe, or maybe one stanza. And I thought, wow, this goes on and on in the theme of maybe a boy loses a girl or vice versa, something like that, you know. But I realized that sometimes, so I'll put her to the side, and I realized that I wrote something even previous to that, a month before, that go along with another poem that I wrote or phrase.
So like turns into a song?
Yeah, and I started joining them together, you know. But that happens after I've already started the jingle, and I thought, oh, this jingle fits real good with these words.
Okay.
Because the syllables are fitting in, you know.
Just kind of like, is your brain kind of like, in a way, like work on its own like that? It kind of figures it out over time.
Over time.
Like, I only have a few songs that I set down and be like, I'm going to write a song, and I'm going to make it about this. Sometimes it's like just a single sentence, and then I have like the work like makes it into a song. Is it kind of like that for you?
Yeah. But there's been times when like I can think of maybe 3 songs. One of them was Fully Persuaded.
That's from Best Love, right?
That's from Best Love, and I wrote that within 5 minutes.
I remember hearing
the whole thing in 5 minutes.
When I was growing up, when I was like 4, I remember hearing you play that a lot.
Yeah. Because I wrote that within 5 minutes. It was just there. And then in part, I did that with, on the first CD, Come Away With Me. It was like that also.
Yeah.
I had the rhythm and everything else, and the words just kind of came to me.
Cool.
And so.
That's awesome.
And sometimes the phrases come to me because of
talent.
Yeah, and sometimes it comes because somebody says something. I can be in a store and I hear a conversation, and they say some kind of quirky phrase, and I thought, oh wow, that sounds so cool. You know, I write it down and remember it.
Yeah, that's cool.
Or something that even your mother says to me. You know.
Yeah.
So.
Like, where's my dinner? I'm just joking.
That's good.
Tell us about the project you're working on right now.
Well, I have several projects. I did 2 music videos, actual production music videos in the studio with the guys, and I want to make sure I have one of them out by early 2018.
So we're talking like an official music video.
It's an official music video with all the guys in the band, plus an actual videographer.
And when's it coming out?
I'm looking to have it done or out by early 2018.
2018.
If I could give you the exact date, I would, but I better not, because if I miss it, sometimes people say, well, where's that on video?
We know how the music business goes around here.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So now that you've already faced stage 1, we're going to second stage, which is the lightning round. This is pretty awesome.
Is that when you go dun 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 dun?
Do you know what that means?
No.
It means that if you get something wrong.
Oh Lord! Yikes!
I'm just saying, don't get anything wrong, girl.
You're gonna tase me. Don't tase me, bro. Don't tase me, bro.
I'm just kidding. We'll put away mom's weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't mess with. This is my mom's actually, so don't mess with her.
Yeah.
Mom V can be savage. All right, lightning round. That means going a little bit quicker, and we'll see how you do.
Like the first thing that comes to my mind in a sense?
First thing that comes to your mind.
Uh-oh.
Even if it's not family-friendly content. All right,
make it that way.
Let's see.
Okay.
Yes or no? Does pineapple go on pizza?
No.
Mom said you'd say that. Number 2, red or black licorice?
Black.
Black licorice. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Number 3, worst instrument to ever be invented?
The kazoo.
I can't even picture what that is. It's so bad, probably.
It's how I go.
Oh yeah, those ones for like kids.
That sucks.
Most overly played cover song. People play cover songs all the time. A lot of good ones. Most overly played one.
Oh, we play, boy. There's a bunch of.
It doesn't mean that the song's bad. It just means like people maybe concentrate on it too much.
Little Drummer Boy.
Little Drummer Boy. That doesn't sound familiar actually.
Ba-rum-pum-pum-pum.
Oh yeah.
It's overplayed.
Really?
Yeah.
Especially during Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah. You hear the pop version?
Yeah, but it's a little bit better, but I tell you.
All right. Most underrated artist. Most underrated artist today. Music artist.
Music artist?
Yeah. Underrated.
I would say Craig Chiquiso.
What is it like hanging out with Mozart back in the day?
Well, I don't know, man. He was a pain in the ass.
One thing you are thankful for during this holiday season?
To have a great family here with me. To have you here with me. It's great.
Thanks.
I'd really like to have my other son here with me, too, but that wasn't available this year.
Yeah. Last year it was really fun.
Yeah, we had a great time.
Last year we had like how many people were in the house then? 5?
5?
Yeah.
5.
We had my brother Daniel, parents, and
his wife Jackie.
Yep.
Yeah. She's a cool lady.
Next thing. Well, I said that top 3 favorite food dishes.
I like nachos. That's the first one. I like those.
The second one, nachos too.
No. Food dishes. French toast, but they don't go together, right?
Most times, I'd say.
And probably pork chili, green pork chili.
I like that. We should make that. We should put that on the menu.
I made that 2 days ago, right before you came.
That's mean.
I still have a bunch of it. I still have some. I froze it.
Okay, next one. One thing you cannot live without?
Oxygen.
True. Also, what was the other one? This one that I thought of the other day. Oh, what is your favorite holiday drink?
Oh, Jack Daniels and Coke.
Family-friendly content.
Oh, sorry. Eggnog.
And Jack Daniels. Last one.
Okay.
Can I have the rest of your ice cream in the freezer?
Absolutely.
Yes. Win. This whole interview was just so I could ask that one question.
I'm chubby enough as it is.
Final questions.
Okay.
You've now passed the lightning round. Good job.
All right.
Good job. Final boss. Final questions. What advice would you give to beginner music artists trying to be the best at their art? There's someone there right now.
Right. I think what it would be is that when you write something, if you don't like it, that's okay. Just continue writing anyway. And if you share it with somebody and they don't like it, that's okay too, because you're not going to please everybody. You just can't.
Yeah.
You just have to please yourself first and foremost, and make sure that the lyrics make some sense to them. You're not scattered. But that comes with practice and time.
Yeah.
And just keep writing, keep writing.
There's like there's like about 100 music genres, and if you want to be really specific, there's probably even more than that. And so when you write music, you're basically carving out your section of the audience. You're not gonna like me, out of those 100, I may only like 10. So let's just say maybe like only 10% of the people that listen to your music will like it.
Yeah.
But those are the 10% of people that matter.
Yeah, and if you're writing about your own experiences, you write them into how you feel and put them in a different perspective of how it can really reach an audience. Not just saying like that car is red. You can say something differently rather than saying the car is red. You can say that car is just draws to my soul because of the color, that amber and the burns. You know what I mean? It gives you a description.
That's copywritten, by the way.
Yeah.
It's now on official Medium. It's been now transmitted on official Medium, so you can't use that line.
Yeah.
That's my dad's next song, A Little Red Corvette.
Yeah, right.
I can hear the song in my mind already.
Absolutely,
Wow, it's gonna be a great song. Yeah, never written before. All right, and this is the last question. Where can we find you on social media? Where can we follow you? Where can people say hi to you? Say what's up?
Okay,
What's
so
up, bro?
if you go to Facebook, you can find me under Leo V Official.
Leo V Official.
Okay.
I'll put that in the description.
Okay, but if you go to Instagram, it's reversed. It's official_Leo V.
And it's with an actual underscore, not
An
spelled
actual.
out? Okay.
It's an actual underscore. Yeah. But I mean, you can also find me on Spotify under Leo V or Reverb Nation.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah. I'll
artists,
put
things like that.
all of the ways that we can contact you in the description below, as well as your YouTube channel, so that you can go see your YouTube, because on your YouTube channel, that's where that music is going to be posted later on in the year, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Cool.
That's where it's going to be later on in the year.
Awesome.
Okay.
Well, we're done with this interview.
Is that it?
That was
All right.
that was improvised.
Okay, that's good.
Okay.
It's good
yeah.
improv. It's good
And
improv.
I really want to thank you, Dad, for showing up today and letting me interview you. I know I learned a lot of stuff about you that I didn't know before, and I hope you all got a lot out of this interview as well. I encourage you to subscribe to my YouTube channel for upcoming vlogs and new music. And this is actually the first interview I've done, so I've been wanting to start interviewing creative people and people who are using their talent to change the world. So I want to do more of these. So I'm really looking forward to seeing you again. My next new video is coming soon. And again, thanks, Dad.
I want to thank you
Love you a
also
lot.
for doing this for me, because it helps me out a lot and getting my things out. It's just the fact that when you're here, I'm more, in the sense, able to do this because I break away from work so I can spend more time with you and we can do these kind of fun things. So I appreciate that very,
Thanks.
very much.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah,
Love you, Dad.
Thanks for watching.
Love you all.
Take care, y'all. Keep playing music and listening.
Remember, music can change people for good.
Absolutely.
Bye.
Bye.